I'm Dan Brisebois, and this is the Farmer Spreadsheet Academy. Today's Farmer Spreadsheet tip is going to be a little bit less spreadsheety than recent tips and more about spreadsheets. Recently, I've been getting emails from a number of readers, or I guess viewers in this case, about where to get started if they want to learn about spreadsheets. So starting at the beginning. And so I did this spreadsheet tip and some of the ones coming up might address a little bit more of a beginner crowd than some of the recent tips have. And today, what we're going to talk about is how to choose a spreadsheet application for your farm. There are a lot of spreadsheet applications out there: Excel, Numbers, OpenOffice, LibreOffice, and more. And it can be difficult to know if you're jumping into a spreadsheet system or you want to set up a spreadsheet system for your farm. It can be difficult to know where to start. So today, we're going to look at 5 considerations that you should consider when you're choosing your spreadsheet application. First off, you should look at the price. Are you paying a monthly fee? Are you paying a one-time fee? Or is it a free to use? So this is the first consideration for the farm finances. Next up is, how easy is this system to learn? Is it similar to other spreadsheets systems out there, especially Excel? And is it easy to collaborate with other people? You're likely not farming alone. You probably have a team with you, and a good spreadsheet is even better when you can work on it with other people. Is your spreadsheet application up to date? Is it work well with the latest operating systems? And is it incorporate new functions and formulas as they're being unveiled and revealed? Or are you stuck in the Stone Ages? And do you need your system to be available, or are you planning on using your system online, or do you need it to be available offline? So these are the 5 considerations that I think you need to be thinking about when you're choosing your spreadsheet application for your farm spreadsheets. On our farm and in my farming ventures, I like to use Google Sheets. And I'll tell you a little bit why this works for me and why it likely will work for you also. So there's 5 reasons, or the 5 considerations to think about a spreadsheet. This is why I use Google Sheets. So first off, Google Sheets is free. There's no monthly fee and there's no startup fee. So you can use it without problem and without cost. It also uses the same basic formulas as Excel. It's a very standard spreadsheet system, so it's really easy to jump into and do all the things that you expect it to do. Many people can edit Google Sheets at the same time. You don't need to have different files on Dropbox or in emails that are being edited at different times and not all in sync. So with Google Sheets, you can have one file that everybody's working with simultaneously. Google Sheets is also up to date and stays up to date, so you don't have to worry about it no longer working on your operating system. Now, one thing about Google Sheets is that it's ideally used online. So if you do not want to be working online, there might be other solutions that make a lot of sense for you. But if you are sharing with people, online is a good place for those spreadsheets to be. However, you can use Google Sheets offline also, though you got to configure it a little bit differently. So these are the different reasons why I use Google Sheets. And I would highlight that what I really like about Google Sheets is that many people can edit at the same time. This is invaluable on the farm. You really want to have your team able to be looking at the same sheets simultaneously if necessary and not messing up how information is transmitted. So this is what I think is the strongest strength of Google Sheets. Now, you might be asking, how do I use Google Sheets? Well, I'm glad you asked. I've put together a beginner's guide to farm spreadsheets, getting started with Google Drive. And if you're interested in this, you can download it from this link right here. And I'll also post the link in the comments with this video, so you can download it from there. Now, if you are new completely to Google Sheets, this is a fantastic primer for you. It talks about how to start a Google account, how to orient yourself in Google Drive, how to start your first spreadsheets, and then also how to share your spreadsheets. If you're already using Google Sheets, some of this might be very basic to you, and you might not really need to learn about this because you already know. However, if you haven't done a lot of sharing with other people, the points 4 and 5 in getting started with Google Drive are about sharing and sharing your files with someone else and having other people share their files with you. And these can be very beneficial if you, so you might find something in here that appeals to you also. So that was how to choose a spreadsheet application for your farm spreadsheets. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to our next weekly spreadsheet tip. Very likely it'll be next Thursday afternoon, sometime between 2 and 3:30 p.m., depending how all the things are lining up in my farm life otherwise. And in the meantime, if you have a planning or management question or challenge on your farm and suspect the spreadsheet might be part of the solution, feel free to send me an email, to message me, to comment on one of these videos, and I would love to hear about it. I'm always looking for new case studies to illustrate spreadsheet tips with, and I would love to also help out with any challenges that you might have. So thanks for watching, and happy growing.